What's going on today, guys? We're back here again with another troubleshooting project. Today, we're going to be playing around with some static routing and troubleshooting. So, today, the issue is PC1, PC2, and PC3 are supposed to be able to ping each other, but they can't. So, let's see. First, we can start by checking to make sure that our addresses are correct and the default gateway is correct. So, let's check if that's associated. Yes, it is. As you can see, it shows that this is up. We do have a little issue here. We do have the beginning of our IP address. It's not the same as it is manually configured on this router, which, as you can see, on this router is 192.168.10.1. Here, it's 193.168.10.1. As you can see, our default gateway would be the same as it is on our router. So all we need to do is just make this little simple change here. Change that to 2. And then go over to our other PC. Check to make sure that everything's good over here as well. And it looks like it's going to be in our network 20. But let's see and check, because we see, as you can see, our default gateway here is .30. So let's check to see what's wrong. And as you can see on gigabit Ethernet 001, it's in the 20 network, 20.1. So our default gateway needs to be changed from 30.1 to 20.1. Now let's check the third PC. Everything on our third PC is good. Now, let's check our static routes. Let's see if anything is statically routed already. We're going to start with branch 2 here. Enable. We're going to do show run. Just show the running configuration. And as you can see, we have a default route set up, but we don't have anything manually routed. So we have no next hop routes or anything like that. No standard routing. And if I haven't said it at the beginning, static routing is basically just us trying to connect to different networks using routers, specified networks. Let's put it like that. So I wouldn't be able to just automatically reach this router over here. If I try to ping from this router to this router over here, I wouldn't be able to, because it wouldn't be able to reach this network, because this router is manually connected to this router. It wouldn't be able to just pass through here. It'll be stuck here and the frames will fill. So let's go ahead and set up some static routing. We want our PCs to be able to ping each other. So we want to be able to make our routes ping from this PC to this PC. So we need to set up static routing. Actually, I need to see the interfaces. And to see the interface, we do show IP interface brief. We see our IP addresses and see what we have set up here. And our next hop IP is going to be 001. Our next hop IP is going to be 10.1.0.1. So we're going to do IP route. I'm going to do IP route, and then you're going to do the network that you're trying to connect to. So you're gonna do the 192.168.20.0, and then you're gonna use the next hop IP, which the next hop IP is going to be basically the next IP address over the next IP connected to this said router, which is going to be gigabit 001, which is going to be 10.1.0.1 to subnet mask. Oh, and then 10.1.0.1. Then that's one setup. Then we need to do it for also PC3 at the top. So all we're going to do is just press the up arrow to re-put our command, and now we're going to do is just change the 20 to 30. And now we have a static route set up to this PC here. Now we need to go over here to branch 3 and do the same. I'm gonna enable. Then we're gonna do show IP interface brief. Let's see what our next hop is. 10.1.2.1. And then the global config mode. Config T. IP route. 192.168.10.255.255.255.0. And remember, when you're setting up standard IP routes, you want to use the network that you're trying to reach, the subnet mask of that network, and then the next hop IP. .1.2.1. Then we do the same thing for third PC at the top. Now we have that set up. Now let's do a show IP route, which this just shows us the routes and what's manually connected. As you can see, local, the L stands for local, the C stands for connected, and the S stands for static, which we have our static route set up here. Let's check here as well. Do show IP route. We have both our static routes set up right here. Just need the 30 network. So we should be able to ping from here to here now, which let's see. And 92.168.20.10. And it might fail the first or second time because it's trying to reach it. Or it might, okay, yeah, it reached. So then we ping again, look, it's reaching. And let's try to ping from this end, because you want to be able to ping from each end. And to end. .192.168.10.10. And as you can see, it's reaching. So we're able to ping from PC0 to PC1. Now we need to be able to set up the ping to PC2. which we can try to input the IP address, right? Because we set up the static route, but it's unreachable. And it's unreachable because it's getting sent up here, but it's failing as it reaches up here. So let's check our static routes here. And then also at that top router, enable show IP routes. So you have it set up for the 20 network and the 10 network. We have our static route set up for the 20 network and the 10 network, but not the 30 network. So I'm just gonna do show run, right? Do show run, pop up all the commands that were used previously. Oh no, we do have our 30 network. Okay, we do have our 30 network, but it's not showing up on here. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna set a directly connected route. And all a directly connected route does is that it just directly sends the packet through the port, basically. And I'm just, it's going to be the same way. So I'm just going to enable 10.1.1.2. That's the IP address 10.1.1.2. So actually, I might not need to do nothing on that router. Let's check this one. Enable show IP route. We have no routes. It's just set up on this at all. So let's go ahead and set up some static routes here. Config T IP route. One 192.168.10.255.255.255.0. And then what do we want to do here? See our next hop IP. Ten dot one dot one dot 10. Ten dot one dot one dot 10. Also set that up for the 20 network. Now let's go in. Let me do show IP route. As you can see, those are not there. So I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a manually connected route, which I'm going to use. Directly connected route, which I'm just going to use the port. I'm just going to use the serial port interface. So instead of using the next hop, I'm just going to use the port interface. S0. S0. /1/0. Right. Now we have those directly connected routes set up right here. Which they should let us ping. But let's see. Let me do show IP route. Oh, not do show, I'm sorry. You only do show when you're in global configuration mode. So we still need to set it up for .30 here. Then we're gonna do the same thing, directly connected route. So config T. IP route 192.168.30. 255.255.255.0, and then it's 0/1/0, and then I'm going to enter that. Try to make sure that's the right interface before I enter that. Yes, it is. And it may impact performance. Without gateway, if not point-to-point interface may impact performance with that, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's just see if it's set up on there. Do show IP route, and it's on there, directly connected. And now we should be able to ping from there all the way to branch 2 and branch 3. So let's see. I'm sorry, guys. Hold on. There we go. Ping 92.168.10.10. See if we can ping. And we're pinging. We're all good. All good. All good. All good. See if we can ping to the 20 network. All good as well. All good as well, guys. So we solved the issue. Needed to set up some directly connected routes using the serial ports. And we also set up some routes here so that we can ping all around. So let's try to see if we can ping here to the .30 network. And as you can see, we can ping. Let's verify again. All good. So that was just a quick little static IP routing troubleshooting little project here. And thank you guys for tuning in. See you on the next one.